We have a ton of fall festivals for you.
And some real celebrity.
Welcome back to another episode of the Long Island Tea Podcast, where we spill the tea on living an amazing, glorious Long Island life. I'm Sharon.
I'm Stacy.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Missed you last week.
I know.
Michael was fine.
You know, Kristen used to say that she would get like severe FOMO when she wasn't on it and I would have a filler.
Yeah.
Same.
Did you?
I did. I listened to it. You guys did amazing.
Michael was great.
Michael's great. He's excellent.
He does it.
He does it.
I missed you though.
I missed you too. And I wanted to chime in on a couple things. Listening to you guys talking all about Ryder. I had 20,000 steps a day as well.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I think it was phenomenal. Michael, to your point, you don't have to be a golf fan to attend extravaganza event. And I was talking to somebody today, and minus all of the negative stuff that came out of it at the end,
Which is bound to happen.
It's bound to happen,
by the way.
And I was talking to this person, and I said, it's not proper. There's certain kind of etiquette at a golf event that you have to abide. One of which is do not wear jeans to a golf course. I didn't know this. It's not, rules aren't broken. They're not going to kick you out, but you're not supposed to wear jeans to a golf course.
That's an actual thing. Because you had asked me about it. I thought it was more about like just attire, and it seemed like because there was such like a range of what people were wearing.
Right, but other than Michael, you didn't see one single person.
Not one. And when Michael pulled up,
course.
as usual, I've had this issue with him before.
Yeah, I literally was pulling up. I was like, I don't see any jeans. I did see some people. I counted
You did?
4.
Okay.
I counted
well,
4.
how many people were there? That's
How
crazy.
many hundreds?
So I was stressing about it during the whole planning of the attire situation, and I had texted Stacy asking her what she was going to wear, and she said khakis, and I'm like, I don't own a pair of khakis.
Oh, like I'm an insurance salesman.
So Stacy from State Farm. I immediately texted a friend of mine. I'm like, who golfs? And I'm like, what golf attire do you have? So she brought over like 10 different golf skirts for me, which was awesome. But that was not what I wanted to recap on.
But also, was it awesome when you were in the chalet and it was negative 8 degrees in there?
It was cold.
Just for the record,
But
Sharon's
after walking,
tolerance for, right.
It was a nice cool off.
Yes, but I was in khakis and a sweatshirt and I was shivering. White hands. I kept touching you with them. White hands shivering.
So icebox. And my tolerance to cold air, as we know, is not...
It's high.
It's not that great. But no, so I was talking to him, and he said that Ryder Cup was not it was a sporting event that involved golf. That's what he said.
Got it.
It was not a golf event. It was a sporting event that involved golf.
So would PGA agree with that?
No,
Is that,
I don't know. But I think that was a good way to put it. I mean, because those things happen at sporting events all the time. So it's sad that it did happen on Long Island and whatever, but we were here for it, Ryder Cup anyway, and it was a beautiful event.
And for the record, we don't know that these people, the ones that were deviating from proper etiquette, were Long Islanders.
Right. They
This is a global
anywhere.
event, certainly, and by that, a domestic event. And, I wouldn't necessarily point the finger at Long Islanders. No. It just happened to have occurred on Long Island.
Yes.
I thought everybody was dressed really cute, though, besides those wearing jeans. You did look cute anyway, just wearing jeans. But I thought everybody, it almost was like, it's my first golf event. And so it felt like almost like a golf costume party. Because besides like the folks that went overboard with like the stars and stripes overalls and stuff, but everybody really looked like they were there to play golf.
Exactly.
Like super cute pleated shorts and V-neck cable knit sweaters and, a lot of collared shirts. And everybody really did go to the merch store because people, you could see.
Boy, did they, when it was over.
Yeah.
So the day after, when Ryder was over, the merch tent did a mass sale.
50% off
50% off on all merch.
Did you go?
You basically couldn't get there. I mean, the cars lined up.
Is that
it was
so?
crazy.
I know. I was considering going. We had a beautiful sweatshirt made, so that was really nice. I was considering it, but I was concerned about that.
Yeah.
But all right.
Yeah, I mean, good on you. Forget what you got.
But I don't know if we said it last week, but there are Long Island can make up for anything that people perceive that it did wrong during Ryder Cup because over the next 10 years, we have like 4 or 5 major golf events coming.
Yeah.
So women's and men's, the U.S. Shinnecock is in June, and then there are other championships, men's, women's, and then like a co-ed one.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, 2028, 2033, and 2036.
It's crazy.
We have time for those of us who may have acted out. Get it together.
Pull yourself together. Read up on your proper golf etiquette.
Reach out to the Countess maybe on etiquette. Shout out, Real Housewives of New York. She can help you. But yeah, get it together. But also book your hotel rooms now.
Yes.
Learn from this, everybody. Anyone who's listening. Book your hotel rooms now. Restaurant reservations, anything like that. And any help you need, obviously, come our way. And we can help you with
We're here for yous. So I was sick. I had like a major, major migraine. And I haven't had one of those in a long time. But this is another real fun fact. After I dropped all the children off to school in their proper ways, I felt this headache coming on in the morning. So I immediately took some Advil just to make sure I can kick it.
Okay.
Because of sports and everything like that, my car absolutely reeks. Disgusting. So I got air freshener for my car. It's one of those that go in the vents, so then when the air blows, it just
blows right into your face.
Inhale that Febreze smell. And I had this headache in the morning, and I was hoping it would go away. And I dropped the kids off, and now I'm making my way to work, and the air freshener was blasting, and it made my instant headache come back.
Yeah.
Then turned into a severe migraine, and I couldn't see straight, and I really should not have been driving. So I turned around, went home, and I fell asleep for a couple hours, woke up, had some soup, still felt a little weird.
Yeah.
Stayed back to sleep, went back to sleep, woke back up. Now the headache's gone. However, my head was sore. Like it felt like it was
trauma.
Yeah. So it's called a migraine hangover.
Makes sense.
Real thing.
Yeah.
These are real things.
Yeah.
I still have it.
Turn the lights on.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what it is, but it's like I just don't feel right. Like I can't place it. It's weird.
You should have told me. I would have given you a temple massage.
So Kelly in our office carries peppermint oil, like essential peppermint oil, and it comes in a little vial that you like roll on. It's fantastic.
And did it work?
It worked, but it's just bizarre. I didn't know that was a thing.
Peppermint oil, as far as I know, because I have the diffuser in my office, is usually there to like wake you up. That's like a morning oil because like that. Yeah, it just wakes you up. So I don't know. I
have one that
you
at
need
my
like
house.
a lavender, like a gentle.
Well, I think I have one of those things in my house, the like oil diffuser.
Yeah,
and the one I have is called Chill. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's made up of, but every time I put it on Pearl, like I don't know if she's allergic to it, whatever. But she goes like coughing fits. So I'm like, I only put it on when she's not there. I love essential oils.
Me too. I used to take them. My friends were really, really into them. I think when we were like moved to Long Island, we used to go to like essential oil parties, and then you would put like a drop or two of lemon.
Wild.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a big window of my life. But yeah, you'd put like 2 drops of like the lemon one in your water or like under your tongue. And then we had roll-on ones for
I don't eat them.
Yeah.
Or drink them.
Yeah. Well, I think it's actually like supposed to make you feel better, but it's also like an appetite suppressant.
Oh, okay. Give me more. Tell me more.
Terrible tip. But then there were ones on rollers that like when you, depending on how sick you were, we'd put them in the bottom, roll them in the bottom of our kids' feet and on their chest. And stuff. The same thing you would do with like Icy Hot or whatever.
Yeah,
but
Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Icy Hot. Am I like 1,000 years old? That's what you do.
Are you talking Ben Gay?
That I think is actually what I thought I was saying. But yes, I used to be very into it. But now I feel like I haven't done it in the past week, but I have 2 oils that I put in the diffuser in my office. And one is like Calm and Balance or something like that. And someone will walk by and walking by fast, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, hey, is that your office?
That.
And it just slows everybody down. Yeah, settle down, especially if you're about to go into someone else's office. Like, chill out. But yeah, I actually haven't done it in like a couple of weeks. I have to put it in.
Bring it back into our life.
I hope that you feel better.
Thank you.
And I'm always here for a cranial massage.
Thank you so much.
Can we talk about something that's potentially the most important thing we'll talk about?
Yes.
When this airs, it'll be the day after my birthday.
I know.
And I had this big dream. And I said the same thing last year, and it really is a direct result.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I tend to sound corny here in the office.
Mm-hmm.
I love working at Discover Long Island. I really wanted to turn it into and really utilize how amazing our partners are and bring my friends who sometimes are like sort of stuck in like sports and working and just like parenting mode and aren't like able to go out and experience all the things that like our partners offer. So I had like this amazing plan. I told friends to, for those who work, take off Monday and tell your kids you're not going to their sports on Sunday. We were going to sleep out east. I had this like plan.
I love this idea.
And friends, you know, those who could, you know, reserve the date. I booked 0. I haven't done a thing, nothing. It's the same thing that plagues me every year. I used to be like really into birthdays. Every year it was a thing.
Yeah.
Wherever I lived, I always got, it was always a thing. And last year I was trying to do this, and, you know, I'd been working at Discover Long Island for a year and a half, a year at the time, whatever. And we just ended up at the beach.
Yeah.
But I had this plan. So I started to write it down here from memory, but I had a whole agenda, and I was going to reach out to partners and just say, hey, you know, like, do you have, you know, for availability and all that stuff. I did nothing. I did reach out to, if you had to guess one partner I reached out to, who would it be? For a Long Island experience. I'm going to go one more hint if you can't get it. But
is it adventurous or is it?
It's not a dinner. It's not like dinner or drink. It's not food or
one partner?
Say it.
Wilfred Joseph.
Nope.
Oh.
Not yet. He was on my list.
Okay.
He's on my list. We did just email the other day, though. It's 2. Yes, you got, that's a fair guess. Pam.
Oh, Pam Setchel.
So I reached out.
I'm sitting here like it's the first thing that came to my mind.
Really? That's
No.
funny.
Oh my goodness.
But Wilfred
yes.
is a great guest because he knows I die for him. But yeah, so I reached out to Pam and I was like, you know, because I looked at her website and so tours to the Huntington Lighthouse. The last ones were last weekend. Oh. But I thought maybe the last time we were all together, she said she does maybe, you know, they're not listed
reserved,
yet.
yeah.
So I reached out to her. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get something going to the lighthouse. Again, just for my friends, they've said they wanted to go because I talk about it all the time and they see it and whatever. But I just thought that would at least maybe like bring a picnic there, have a glass of wine there and whatever. But I had this whole list. So I was going to reach out, maybe stay at like Canoe Place, which is like so
super
cool.
Fun.
Do something at the Set Chocolate. They have, so I was looking at all these experiences, whatever, and they have, you like paint chocolate with chocolate. Like they have like this like art experience. And then maybe reach out to the oyster farmers that we work with and like, you know, throw some boots on. Yeah. And then do a tiki boat. So I just had like the original plan was like leave at 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, say goodbye to kids' sports for the day, and come home long before dinner, like 3 o'clock on Monday. But really tackle all these things. I didn't think about transportation. I didn't think about alcohol consumption. So it started to get, and also cost. I can't like foot the bill for all of this stuff. Right. So it was a little bit of a dream.
It is a good dream.
It's a good dream. So I'm hoping maybe we can get over to the lighthouse. If not, we'll just head to the beach. Listen, we keep talking about the extension of summer into fall.
Yeah, that's true.
And the temperature has dropped a touch, but it's still sick beach weather. So
it is.
I love even more than a tank and shorts or a bathing suit on the beach. Give me a hoodie. Yeah. Give me a hoodie on the beach with some, you know, I call it like a beach wrap. It's the turkey wrap. You know, we get it all spring and summer. Yeah. So that's it. So that's my birthday
you really
story.
Should plan something.
I know, but it's too late now.
That's crazy.
But anyway, that was it. So maybe something for next year.
It's a beautiful
we're still doing
dream.
This next year. Thank you.
I, on the other hand, am planning some stuff. Gonna go to the wineries and gonna take off next Friday. I'm gonna go to the wineries
with friends or solo.
I might just go. No, with friends. Which I love this time of year. I mean, I love going any time of year. Yeah. But this part, like you said, it's still warm. You can hang out on the decks. That's nice. You know, like I'm really excited. We should kick the show off.
Yeah, let's kick it off.
Let's kick it off with Show Us Your Long Islander. Each week, Long Island Tea Podcast, we spotlight a standout Long Island local who's making an impact in the community or online. Today, we're extremely excited because I follow her. I think you followed her for a while. Michael's really been in touch with her a lot. Lauren, who many of our hot teas may know as Kids Day Out LI. She's an incredibly talented and successful Long Island mom. This is what Michael was filling us further in on her story. Lauren, I need tips, please. She quit her day job.
Yeah.
And just decided to be a social influencer. And now she has been able to do things fun with her kids. And all over Long Island, she showcases many of our partners and many different area attractions, which is awesome. But this is her full-time job now. It's incredible.
And 100,000 followers. So it's no small feat.
No small feat. Like Michael said, it's a lot of work. But she followed her dream. I think that's so cool. She decided one day to be an influencer and did it.
And it worked.
And she was succeeded.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there who would fancy themselves influencers. But I think with a solid following like this, and it's great content.
Yeah, she does have really good content.
Yeah.
She gives you different itineraries to do. Things like she's obviously she's a mom, so she's telling you what to do with little kids, big kids. It's a lot of fun.
It is. And, this is a passion project that turned side hustle, and now it's a full-time job for her. Do you have any dreams? I know you have passion. Oh, my God. Is your soul empty?
Are you dying inside? Do I have dreams?
Yeah, like...
Yes.
Or, like, just a passion project, anything on the side that you're like, you know what, I love... when my kids have like a color war at school, I'm great at cutting up their shirts. And, is there anything cutesy?
No, you know what I really want to do?
What?
And
Have you
my
shared
husband
this with
and
me
my
before?
son will kill me. I want to be a sports commentator. I really do.
Wait, go on.
You can
This
totally do this. They also tell me you need to know a lot about sports in order to do so. But like I listen to them, watching the baseball games and football games and things like that.
Yeah.
And they're just talking about eating tacos the night before.
I wish that
or they went fishing.
We
or,
spent so much time at Ryder. I wish we would have gone out to the balcony.
I know, we should have practiced. Oh, I want to do it.
Wait, that is an amazing fact about you.
Yeah.
Michael, what about you?
Well, I kind of do it, but just doing more interviews and like interviewing more celebrities. But I've kind of been doing that for a long time. But doing it on like a Ryan Seacrest level, that would be like the passion project one day. But I'm getting there.
I want to be rich.
Well, that's implied.
I want to be rich, and then I want to
rich.
be a well known as like an amazing philanthropist. Like Jeff Bezos' wife, isn't she? I think she gives like ex-wife, gives like billions of dollars away through philanthropy. That's what I want to be known for. And then I also want to have like a weird amount of small dogs with like 3 legs.
I know you want
and,
like ratchet dogs. I think this is wild about you.
I want them chasing me on my large piece of real estate while I'm giving money to all sorts of causes. But we
You're a wild one.
Anyway, listen, with that being said, if you know somebody doing something incredible on Long Island, again, this can be your neighbor, it can be a teacher, a coach, your sister. Show us who your Long Islander is. Send us a DM, email us at spillthetea@discoverlongisland.com. We love hearing from you guys. So send it our way.
You know what's happening on Long Island? 400 million year old neighbor horseshoe crabs are in decline. This is so sad to me.
It is. It's aquaculture, which is so important.
It's so important to Long Island. Long Island, we thrive on our aquaculture, fishing, and deep connection to the sea. And one of our oldest marine neighbors are declining. The American horseshoe crab plays a vital role in our ecosystems. Recent studies show their populations in Long Island Sound have been declining by 2 to 9% annually since the 1980s. But with new research and conservation efforts underway, there's hope for a big turnaround. We enjoy the beauty and bounty of our shores, and it's a reminder to appreciate and protect what lies beneath the surface, because securing the future of species like the horseshoe crab, it helps ensure Long Island's coastal legacy lives on. You can see them at the Long Island Aquarium.
Yeah.
But
they're
also,
there.
it's like, you ever stroll along the beach and just see like...
Yes, and we used to, when my kids were younger, we used to actually go to the beach through like the parks, And they have all these like nature programs where like you'll throw like a huge net out, and when the water goes back, you'll pull it and you're able to, and then they'll identify all these different, you know, the marine life.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is super important. I think, you know, anytime at the beach and we just see garbage there,
Yes.
or you hear about stuff offshore, like bad stuff, like, you know, you have to remember again, Long Island, we're an island,
We're surrounded
and
by
anything
water.
we're surrounded by water, and anything you leave on the beach, anything you're on a boat and you dispose of in the water, it's going to affect marine life.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're hoping that there's a turnaround here. I'm sure our marine biologists are probably figuring this problem out. But be kind. And
Do you bring a garbage bag to the beach with you?
so it's funny. I don't.
Okay.
But again, when my kids were little, we used to walk through our paths, and we used to go to the beach with garbage bags, and I would get like, you know,
Gloves.
surgery gloves, and that was like a big thing we would do on the weekends, which is just cleaning up our parks and the beach.
You're such a good mom.
They do the programs too. Like if you just follow like the right beaches and the right parks, you can. I mean, a lot of times it's like, you know, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, but it is really nice because there's typically a really good group and a really wide range of ages.
Yeah, they do it.
And it's a very cool thing to sort of like, you know, even if you weren't doing it up until now, you don't have to be a kid. Go and do it, because it just becomes sort of gross when you see how much garbage accumulates. And like you can have a good time and clean up after yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I was not that good of a mom when my kids were little. You know how like they get so, sometimes they'll get bored at the beach and like, Mom, I'm bored.
Yes,
I would make them go clean up the garbage. Like look around, go in this radius, because the garbage cans were so spaced apart.
Yeah.
Like go pick up the garbage and like walk to the furthest one.
Yeah.
And run back. I'll time you.
It's a fun game. That's amazing.
And they loved it. So I appreciate that. Long Island bodybuilder turns setback into success. So Louis Plamatalo, 22 years old, from Mount Sinai in Suffolk County, had lost his leg during an accident after high school, and he refused to let this tragedy define him. Louis found strength in bodybuilding, training 2 hours a day and pushing through intense physical and emotional challenges. With help from his trainer, he went from being a hockey player to competing and winning against able-bodied athletes, taking first place in the men's physique junior division in 2023. Beyond the stage, Louis stays active, fishing for 300-pound tuna, mountain biking, ice skating, and even planning a return to hockey. He also co-owns a mosquito extermination business serving Western Suffolk County. He says that people tell me they weren't feeling like working out, but if I can do it, so can they. His story is a powerful reminder that mental strength can overcome any obstacle. So during my sick day, I was watching Tamron Hall, the Tamron Show, Tam Fam. Yeah. And it was about, you know, physical strength and things like that. And Monique, have you seen Monique lately?
She just lost weight.
So she's been on this journey for like 2 years. She looks amazing.
Yeah.
She started this whole, what does she call it? Monique's Adventures or something like that. But Monique's Movements. So she does a free workout class online with like a celebrity popular trainer, and they do it for free just to get people moving. And then there was also a 92-year-old nun, like heavy lifter.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's great. And that made me think, like,
did you say heavy lifter?
Yeah, heavyweight lifter. Sorry. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
You know,
bodybuilder. Heavyweight,
like she benches like 450 pounds. She's 92 years old.
Oh. She has been blessed.
And well, that's what Tam said. She said, you have God in your ear, you know, like you have somebody on your side.
God in her muscles.
But no, my point of it is that if anybody can do it, anybody can do it. You just have to, it's a mindset.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's wild when you have something like an amputation.
Right.
And that doesn't totally shake
shatter
up your world, shatter you. We have, I'm a huge tennis fan, and the U.S. Open was in August, and one of my favorite things to watch is they've got the guys in wheelchairs, and they typically do doubles. It's a lot to cover on a court if you're in a wheelchair, but you're allowed 2 bounces, so it's like a little bit extra, but the strength, you can see the strength.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, certainly upper body strength, and that applies here as well, obviously, but like, you know, like what the quote is, if I can work out, you can too. And it's just imagine how much time and effort these guys put in and the motivation, and they are there to inspire people in similar situations as they are. And plus just lazy ones. Like,
right. Like me.
I was gonna say you and I didn't want to speak for you, but like myself, where there's something really, really special within these folks to be able to turn a tragedy into something so amazing.
I know, I agree. And I really wish I had his strength and power to just be able to get in my head and say, get off the couch.
Well, you'll say it next
and
Friday.
move. Yeah, that's true. We have a new blog, Stacy.
Yes, I love these blogs.
Yes.
PJ, Port Jefferson. Depending on your familiarity with it. This is amazing. It's out east. It is a really, really cool waterfront village. It's 50 miles east of the city. Not a big deal. At some point, it was a historic shipbuilding port, but now it's known for boutiques, diverse dining, beautiful views of the Sound. And really, you can get there, car, train, ferry. It's not a big deal, or of course, by boat. The first thing I want to talk about is obviously going to be the highlight. Start your day with a $1.99 mimosa. Or more. I mean, start your day with $6.99 mimosas at Black Pearl Seafood Chop House. This is in Danford, in the hotel in the marina. And then I love spices. There's a very cool spice store called the Spice and Tea Exchange. And then go through Harborfront Park, get a pic at the iconic hashtag PJ Big Chair. Oh, that's really cute. I know what that is.
That is cute.
Yeah. And then what are we going to do for lunch?
We're going to slurp some ramen.
Yes.
And enjoy some seasonal highlights like the Port Jefferson Farmers Market, Sundays, May through November, and the annual Charles Dickens Festival in winter. This is beautiful.
I know this is one of the things you guys told me.
Oh
I
my
should be embarrassed that I haven't gone yet.
You really, really do feel like you're like back there. It's crazy. Or you can enjoy some ice skating at the rinks at Harborfront Park.
And if you don't hurt yourself ice skating, get on a sunset cruise on Tiki Boat Long Island. That was one of the things I was going to do for my birthday. Flavorful Indian cuisine at Curry Club. I love that place, and they do very, very cool events there as well. That overlooks the Sound too, and then live music and some local bars in the area.
That's amazing because with easy access by car, train, Long Island Railroad, ferry, Bridgeport, Jefferson Ferry, or boat, plus cozy hotels like Danford's Hotel, the Ransom Inn. Our friend Barb owns an Airbnb, owns a bed and breakfast, and nearby attractions such as the Long Island Music Hall of Fame and Washington Spy Trail in Port Jeff. Billy Joel exhibit is leaving the Music Hall of Fame.
I need to get my. Is it done? I really wanted to get my mother over there.
I think it's the end of. I gotta fact check it, but I think it's the end of October.
Okay.
But I've been seeing this on like.
Shouldn't it be a permanent installation? Basically,
know.
like that.
Well, the Music Hall of Fame is very. It's not large.
Yeah.
So they have to rotate things out.
Maybe we can move it here.
That's a good idea.
Have people come by. Bother you more on Fridays.
Yeah, exactly.
But this was just, this is a short list for Port Jefferson. So if you want the full itinerary, more insider tips, check out our blog for all the details at discoverlongisland.com/blog. Again, discoverlongisland.com/blog.
And really quick, the exhibit closes October 26th.
Oh,
so you have a little bit of time.
No, but that's great to know. I really did want to take her there, so we'll get over there.
Long Island Fall Festival returns to Heckscher Park in Huntington from October 10th through the 13th. This is a festival that offers live music, food vendors, artisan markets, carnival rides, and family-friendly entertainment. Some highlights include beer and wine tent, Sunday meatball eating contest.
Are you signed up yet?
I'm going. Kids magic shows and art activities by the Heckscher Museum. Admission is free with ride wristbands available.
So check out for festival hours. Again, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So check out the hours at huntingtonchamber.com. And then the Columbus Day Parade starts at Sunday, October 12th at 11 a.m. on Main Street.
I can't believe we're already up to this. This is crazy.
I know, it's weird. There was a big jump. It feels like we were talking about it in August, and now we're just in October.
Yeah.
Like we sort of September, understandably, was a bit of a blur.
Yeah.
Do you know what happened in September? A Ryder Cup.
Say Ryder again. Say Ryder. One more time. So speaking of fall festivals, it's up to our next segment this weekend on Long Island, which is sponsored by our very good friends at East End Getaway, your go-to source for Long Island's best events and experiences in the East End. Fall festival season is full swing on Long Island. From chowder tastings to artisan markets, here's where to soak up the best of the season.
So this is something I would like to attend. Montauk's 44th Annual Fall Festival. I'm a hardcore I'm a wannabe pescatarian, but shellfish is my number one thing. Clam chowder.
Clam chowder.
It is so good. So they have the iconic clam chowder contest starting at 11 a.m. This is on October 11th. There's mugs available at the Montauk Chamber and on site from 10 a.m.
Awesome. West Hampton Beach Fall Festival is Saturday, October 11th from 11 to 5. Rain date will be October 12th. Family fun includes a petting zoo, Bounce Kingdom, games, food trucks, artisan vendors, live music by the New York Vendettas.
Ooh. This also falls right into my plate, figuratively. Third annual Shinnecock Oyster Festival, again, the 11th. This is from 1 to 7. This is held on the Shinnecock Reservation, which I believe is becoming a partner. Yep, we're getting there. I'm very, very excited about that partnership. But this festival celebrates local oysters and indigenous culture with food, music, and more. That is going to be awesome. I will be there.
And then there's the Riverhead Country Fair, Sunday, October 12th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. This is a country classic fair with live entertainment, contests, vendors, and fall fun in the heart of downtown Riverhead. Visit eastendgetaway.com to plan your East End adventures.
So for the next segment, I want our listeners and viewers to guess who I am impersonating.
Okay. I love this.
Who is it? It's not a seal.
It's not a seal.
Grammy-winning Long Island native Mariah Carey made a special appearance at Looney Tunes Record Store, which we cannot stop talking about, in West Babylon for an exclusive album signing, and it looked very, very cool. This was just the other day.
This is amazing. Fans lined up early to meet the legendary singer and snag signed copies of her new album, Here for It All. And the only way in was purchasing the CD in store or online for $19.99 to receive their official wristbands.
So this, Cardi was just over there. So that was really fun.
Michael, did you get to go to Cardi?
No, I said to myself, I have a lot to do today. I can't.
Okay.
I can't sit in line. And I love Cardi, but not that much.
All right.
But I wanted to.
Yeah, me too.
I have a friend who is at a label, and I brought it up to him. I was like, what, I just didn't know about this. And he had said that it is for signings, as far, in his experience, that it's, really like an artist, one of their favorite places to go.
Looney Tunes?
And his favorite record store, he is, an avid record collector.
Yeah.
His favorite record store on Long Island, but potentially in New York.
Did you ever watch Empire Records?
Not only did I watch it, I had the soundtrack.
100%.
I still quote it with a friend.
100%.
That's a great reference,
yes.
by the way. If you haven't seen Empire Records, and it happens here sometimes because there's a bit of an age gap sometimes between us and our coworkers.
Yes.
But so I will bring up some movies that I'm like, you must. That is an absolute must.
Absolute. Not on Rex Manning Day.
Yes, and my name's not Warren. Shout out, Lauren. She's
I love
not listening,
when,
but yeah.
When she's like, so I talk to God, and she said, yo, what's up?
Yes, that used to be my line.
Good.
Yes, that is a great movie.
So good. All right, some celebrity, and this is not a shocker. I mean, maybe some people may think, but Nicole Kidman files for divorce with Keith Urban after 19 years of marriage. Nicole filed her for divorce, asking the court to uphold their agreement on assets, custody, and support. Sources say that Kidman didn't want the split and tried to save the relationship, but the couple has reportedly been living apart since early summer. Rumors of trouble began in June when Urban didn't publicly acknowledge their anniversary, and tension grew even stronger after he abruptly ended an interview when asked about Kidman's steamy scenes with Zac Efron in A Family Affair. Did you see Family Affair?
No.
I didn't either.
So.
I don't think so either, but I want to know about this.
I mean, that could be a thing. That could have been a thing that happened.
I want to know.
But here's the weird thing. So when they say rumors, he didn't publicly acknowledge your anniversary. Does that mean on social media? That I just find corny. Because
it is corny.
I understand that is the state. I don't mean to sound like I'm 90 years old. That's how people, that's how we express ourselves. That's how people let you know what they're thinking, all that stuff. But also, first of all, they're not 25. You know what I mean? They've been together for 20, they're married for 19 years, together for however long. There are some things that can remain special, sacred, and private.
Right.
So, listen, obviously this meant something, I guess, but I don't know how active he is on social, but you can also, you don't have to like publicly acknowledge everything.
No, you don't.
Like some things are really sweet because they're just between two people or within the confines of your home with your kids, whatever. But I guess looking back, it's a sign. And listen, Nicole Kidman is still incredibly desirable. Every single show, movie, everything she does is amazing.
I can't believe they were together for that long, honestly. I really can't believe that. I feel like I was shocked when I found out that they were together.
Yeah.
Because Keith Urban,
We don't really know people.
Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman.
I mean, he has highlights and used a straightener. That wasn't really for
I
me.
know.
But, you know, listen, we don't really know people. And sometimes, you know, that's what's cool is that you get with somebody that doesn't seem like your type. Am I talking about myself?
I'm going to build you the bridge to Connecticut. I will build that bridge for you.
But also Zac Efron. I love him. Hello. I felt weird about it when I was younger and he was younger because I was like, is that age gap too big? But now he's an adult and I can say he's a hottie and he can dance.
And he can dance. Keanu Reeves and his girlfriend. There's a huge age gap there, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Who's his girlfriend, Michael? She's
I don't think
an
is
actress.
Is she?
Yeah.
I think I'm thinking of who is the one who plays Wolverine? That's also like a Broadway actor.
Are you kidding me? That is like my heartthrob.
Oh, well, he should be. But I feel like he and his, actually, did they split?
Yes, they broke up
But they
too.
were together for a long time.
They were high school sweethearts, babies.
Oh, so then there wasn't an age gap. I think it just
Jennifer Syme?
Yeah, she's an actress in like, I want to say like British movies. I don't know. But there was like this whole thing, false rumor that they got married. All because, speaking of keeping things to yourself, they just had taken a picture of like together on the steps and they were kissing.
And that was it.
And they're like, everybody's like, congratulations on your engagement.
Keanu Reeves is really, I wish that we could claim him. He is a very special person. He like is so cool and low key. No Me Too things. And he's obviously very, very wealthy.
Do you know he's in a band?
I don't.
Yeah. So he performed at IPW 2 years ago.
No.
Yeah.
Is he a lead singer or is he like a humble like bassist? I could see him being the humble bass player. But they said he's super philanthropic and donates money and like doesn't want his publicist saying anything about it. Right. Doesn't need to be in the news, but he distributes his money because he's a good person and shit.
Good for him.
And sorry for Nicole and Keith Urban.
I know, I'm sad.
I have a feeling we'll see. Usually
they'll probably be back together and like.
Yeah, well, I was going to go a different direction. That the guy usually is booed up very quickly right after, while the woman slowly takes her time in finding a suitor that is more to her liking. But hopefully they get back together.
I did see Family Affair. I did. Sorry. It's like a series on Apple. It's so good.
Why didn't I see it?
I don't know. It's good.
Anyway, Keith Urban is continuing his tour.
Of course he is.
So, might be better to
Why wouldn't he? Mm-hmm. Getting out of Dodge.
I was going to say he has bills to pay, but who even knows who owes
what assets or whose?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was similar to my divorce.
Did you go on tour?
No, just the splitting of all of our assets and stuff. It was a lot. There was a lot to split. Hot teas. Leave us a review.
5 stars.
We don't always bring it up. Right. We like to be humble, but let's give us some 5-star reviews. Write to us, leave us a review, and tell us how you doing. You can also get $5 off merch by screenshotting a review and emailing it or DMing it to us. I
love this. And you know what else I love is all of the feedback that we got from it was International Podcast Day. So we released our photo shop.
Yes.
Photo shoot. Thank you.
Not photoshopped. We're that beautiful. My teeth are perfect.
They are perfect. My hair is not frizzy. No, but I loved all the comments. So keep them coming.
Yeah.
And we're going to shut it down because we have some important phone calls to make.
We do.
We'll see you next week.
Like, what time is it? Thank you, guys.
The Long Island Tea Podcast is brought to you by Discover Long Island. For exclusive access to contests and promotions, follow Long Island Tea Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And for questions, comments, and collaborative inquiries, email spillthetea@discoverlongisland.com.